Congratulations, you made it to day 2 of the intensive IBO training internship. Okay. Today we're gonna, oops, there we go. Sorry, I lost you guys there. Today we're gonna talk about a little bit about consistency, and I know we mentioned it briefly in the video I recorded the night before we started, but I just wanted to bring it up again because it's pretty important to your business. Um, And I'm going to start off with a quote from one of my favorite. He's my mentor, even though he's passed away. Jim Rohn. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying basic fundamentals. Okay. And this is by Jim Rohn. If you don't know who he is, you have got to stop what you're doing and Google him right this second, because he's a mastermind. I could listen to him for hours. But anyways, a lot of new representatives assume that success happens overnight. For some people, this is true. I made, I think, $400 in my first 3 days. But what you don't know, or what you didn't see when you hear that, is that I've been in this industry for 2 years prior to joining TLC. So I was able to apply things that I already know, and I was already familiar with the process. It's similar to switching jobs without having to go to school all over again. But for some people, this is true. But for most, it's not. It takes small behaviors every single day to see very big success over time. And you've got to become consistent with the process in order to impact and affect people properly. Um, People take notice of what you do on social media, whether you believe it or not, and whether you know it or not. They take notice of what you're doing. And they may not like your posts. They may say no to you and reject you initially when you invite them. But as time goes by, they're going to start to take notice of your value in your own health and their health and the opportunity, and they're going to see why they should join you in business. Okay, but it may take some time to do that. This could take several weeks of you sharing your progress and using the products, or it may take several months or maybe even a year. But if you're committed to this business, if you're committed to this business and you love the products that the way that you should in order to be successful, then you'll already be using these products on a daily basis, right? If you join this company, you should be falling in love with the products and using them on a daily basis, whether or not you're making money from them, okay? Because you have to be in love with what you're doing, okay? So you're already going to be using these products on a daily basis. Take it one step further, and I just want you to market your daily use of this products. And if you think about it this way, then it doesn't seem like much hard of work. So if I'm telling you to post 3 times a day because I need you to go do something extra in order to post, maybe that might seem hard. But if you're already using these products, if you already wake up and your resolution drops are sitting on your nightstand, there's no harm in just taking your picture first thing in the morning of you taking your drops, or maybe drinking your tea with your dinner at night, or maybe you're taking your NRG before you're doing your midday workout or your lunch break or your walk around the block, whatever it is. Um, but this is called network marketing. So you have to market that action to your network to show them what you're doing. Okay. You don't want to try and sell people all the time because it's an automatic red flag and people will automatically shut down. They have to sell themselves. People love to buy stuff, but they hate to be sold. Okay. That's the same reason why when people come knocking at our door, and we say no soliciting, because we don't like to feel like we're being sold to and the pressure is on us. Okay. So no matter what, don't get discouraged. You are in it to win it. You have got to accept the process and fall in love with it. This business is not going to go anywhere. And just like any legit business opportunity, you need to put in the time and effort. Okay. And you have to put in the time and effort to reap the rewards. You must first believe in what we have to offer. So if you don't believe in total life changes, if you don't believe in the products and you don't believe in this opportunity, then nobody else is going to. You cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare. Okay. You have to believe in it, and you have to stand firm in what you believe in. You have to stay consistent in sharing your journey as a brand ambassador on social media. Okay. Your social media page is your storefront for your business. Okay. So a lot of people may think that Total Life Change is a joke, it's a hobby, and you may not wake up treating this like a business. That means you're still in the 9 to 5 mentality. You've got to know that you have your hands on gold here. You have the same thing as a storefront business. You just get to run it from your house. Okay. It's an amazing opportunity. But you are a brand ambassador on social media, you are a digital influencer. It takes daily activity to see success over time. And it's not just going to be one or two things that you have to do on a daily basis. It is a group of things that you have to do in conjunction with one another simultaneously that's going to bring you success. Um, you're going to experience these activities in the first few days. The key is to turn these experiences into a habit. Get used to doing them every single day. Get used to writing them in your calendar at 8 a.m. So that you can knock them out and get them out of the way and get on with your day. Because the chances are, if you start with productivity, then the rest of your day is going to be productive too. So these are going to continue to push your business forward day after day. And we're going to talk a little bit about these activities that need to be taking place on a day-to-day basis. We talked about earlier how the foundation of your business is going to be based off of um, prospecting, closing, and building. Prospecting, closing, and building. Prospecting means going out and finding new people to talk to or digging into your list of friends that or people that you may have met throughout life and prospecting, proposing the business to them. Okay. So prospecting is something that should come naturally. You should kind of incorporate it into your mindset. Everything that I look at, I see an opportunity in. So, the key number one is invite people to the information. Okay, you've got to invite them to hear the information so that they can make a decision for themselves. You never want to prejudge anybody's interest. So invite, invite, invite. Make it a habit to maybe invite 5 people a day to hear a call. And if you don't have 5 new names on your list, figure out who you can go back and re-invite. Maybe it's been 6 months, maybe it's been a year. Say, I know maybe you weren't interested when I first talked to you about it, but I'm still in it. I'm still in TLC. They've produced over 14 millionaires. And I'm going to my first conference this month. Get serious about it and invite people to the information. The worst thing that can happen is they can say no. And that's when you can put another check mark by their name and follow up with them in another 6 months. um, Commit to a certain number of people a day that you are inviting. And if you don't have any more people on your list to invite and you don't have any more people to revisit, then that means that you need to continuously grow your list. So I always keep a certain amount of number of people on my list. And if I have to cross someone else, that means that I need to add someone's name to the bottom of the list. So you should constantly be keeping your list growing. um, Make a new friend. That's all it takes to build your list. Make a new friend. Don't think of it as I need to go out here and talk to someone about the tea, because growing your network doesn't necessarily mean trying to sell them on something. So you literally just need to go out and make a new friend with the intent to help them. Figure out their problems. Maybe their problem isn't that they need to lose weight. Maybe their problem is that they have a recessive cancer gene that they need to prevent from turning into cancer. Or maybe, they're anemic, or maybe, they need some extra money. Whatever it is, figure out their problems with the intent to help them. And don't pitch them right away to the business and scare them off. Just become friends with them and get them, say, hey, I want to follow you on social media. If you follow them on social media, they follow you back and they go to your page and they see the information, they access it themselves, and you're not selling them on it, they're finding it. And that's where the magic happens. So invite, make new friends with the intent to help them. Number two, you need to do 30 minutes of personal development a day. And this is key. We're going to talk about personal development a little bit more in a few days. But if you want to improve your business, then you've got to improve yourself. And Jim Rohn, another famous quote that he said is that your income seldom exceeds your personal development. So you've got to become a better person so that you attract better things. So that's really important. And figure out, I like to do personal development in general at first because it goes over tons of different topics. and hearing different topics may pique my interest on something that I didn't know I had a problem with, but listening to it made me think, okay, maybe this is a problem area. So if you need a good place to start, Jim Rohn has an amazing YouTube collection. His DVD is also in our business builder kit that you can put into a CD player or a DVD player and listen to. Um, Next, what you want to do is be a product of the product. I said this a little bit earlier, but you need to be using these products and you need to be marketing your use of it, as well as some type of healthy exercise. You know, I don't care if you're walking your dog, taking your kids on a walk, or taking your kids to the park and you're doing lunges. You may not need to be losing weight, but everybody needs to be healthy, and that includes cardiovascular health, which is cardio, walking, running, doing something geared to your health. But if you do need to lose weight, then you need to be losing weight. You don't have to be a perfect size right now, but you need to show people that you are on your journey because they are going to connect with that. Okay. Um, Next, your social media post. We're going to go over the social media marketing um, planner that is in the files tab that everybody should have downloaded. We're going to go over this, but make sure that you have it downloaded because that's going to be a part of today's activity. Um, let's see. So you want to make sure that you have your social media calendar in your packet printed and your weekly activity tracker and goal planner printed. We're going to go over this too in a separate video. Listen to the training call in the albums for the social media marketing call, and you can get some extra help there on that. Begin filling out both of these forms. And I want you to also schedule, yesterday we scheduled an hour in your day minimum. But I want you to take it one step further and schedule maybe 15-minute time slots throughout the day that your hands may be busy, but your mind is open. So you'll be able to talk to people on the phone while you're driving, or maybe you'll be able to, use the bathroom and do your social media posting planning for the next day. Whatever it is, figure out a few 15-minute time blocks. They may vary in time throughout the day, but figure out when they are. Maybe it's driving to work, driving home from work. Maybe it's on your lunch break. Maybe it's while your kid is in gymnastics class for an hour. Maybe it's while you're using the bathroom, while you're folding laundry, while you're giving your kid a bath. These are times where your hands are busy, but you could be talking to people or listening to things that could help you personally develop. Um, so schedule a few 15-minute time blocks that you're able to do that. And your daily action today is to post a workout tip. And I want you to tag your sponsor in the post. If your sponsor is no longer active, you can tag me at jackie.the.brand. But post a workout tip. If you don't have a workout tip, go on Pinterest.com, type in workout tip. Find a cool picture of maybe a cute gym shoe or cute gym outfit or something to do with fitness, a hot body with a bathing suit on, and post a workout tip and tag your sponsor. Next, when we go through this social media page, one of the things is finding your new target audience or your new niche market that you want to tap into. I want you to go into the Facebook group and I want you to share your niche market. And I also want you to share in the same post the workout tip that you shared on your social media page. What else? I want you, to also tell us the ways that you're going to provide value for the niche market that you've tapped into. So if your niche market is maybe the wedding market like mine is, maybe you are first going to show women how they can pay for their wedding using TLC. They can get in the best shape of their life and maintain their body, for maybe their dress fittings. You can show them how they can make use of the bridal expos that they go to they don't have to be a vendor, but by, exposing the tea to different people there. You can talk to them about how their relationships with meeting, cake people, wedding planners, DJs, all these people will expand their net worth. And people that you're doing business with should be doing business with you. You should be supporting back and forth. So these people should be supporting you in your business too. Whether or not they want to join, they should be purchasing a product from you. Um, and supporting you in return. So these are your daily actions for the day. Post a workout tip and tag your sponsor in it, or tag me if your sponsor's not active. I want you to post this in the group. In same post, I want you to share your niche market that you have decided on and 5 ways that you are going to provide value to this audience through TLC. Okay. Lastly, if you cannot come up with those 5 ways, ask the group for help. We love to hear it. Make sure that you are interacting with the group and checking in with the group and responding to people. We want to be supportive of what other people are posting and definitely very interactive with one another, so we can get this sense of team here in Fitini and this IBO Intensive Intern Academy. Okay, so this is day 2. Get to work, guys, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm excited to see all you guys' stuff.